Hello there, welcome to the Airgun Gear Show vlog. Now this is the little sister channel, or the little kiddie channel, to the big channel, the main channel, and I'm going to put a link on the card up in the screen above for the main channel where you can go and get loads and loads of reviews of all the latest air guns. I also do other little bits of unboxing as well, and I'll put a link in the description box below for that channel as well. You might want to go and take a look. It's up to you. Anyway, let's get on. I've bought the Kral Arms Marine Puncher Breaker, and I bought mine from Braces of Bristol, in Bristol, surprisingly enough. Now, why have I bought one of these? Because they've been out for a good 18 months, 2 years. The reason I bought one is because as I go around shows and I talk to people, and I got emails and messages and that sort of thing, and everyone says I should try one of these. Why haven't I done one of these? Well, honestly, I don't know. It's just kind of passed me by. I don't have any dealings with Kral. I don't really speak to them. I don't speak to the suppliers or the distributors in the UK or anything like that. So literally I thought to myself, well, I got a little bit of cash burning in my pocket, so let's buy one, much to the wife's despair. And this is basically going to be the unboxing video to see what it looks like inside there. So here we go. I'll stop gabbling and just get on with it. To start with, nice box. As you can see, look, see, nice box. Really well presented, actually. So, nice box. It's got some details on the front of it. It tells us that there's a trigger safety, receiver, and air cylinder made from aero technology material. Okay, so that's aluminium, something like that. I don't know, but that's a very nice way of putting it. But I don't think this thing's space age, but we'll see. Bipod and Picatinny adapter. Automatic index magazine, so it's got a magazine. High quality synthetic. I think synthetic is spelt wrong on the box. S-Y-N. I think it's missing a T. Maybe that's just me. But anyway, so high quality synthetic or Turkish walnut stock. I'm hopefully getting the walnut stock with the marine, which is like the silvery colouring. Easy disassembly or assembly, we like that. Soft rubber pad on the shoulder with a picture of a feather. Okay, 22mm pick rail, picker, I think that's spelt right. Adjustable power. Okay, so it's got a power turner on it, that's great. And then it says 1,250 feet per second from a 4.5mm, 4.5mm 177 pellet. Great. 1,250 feet per second. I think that's near enough the speed of sound, which means that when you shoot, if you shoot at the speed of sound with a Diablo pellet, it's just going to wobble and completely miss the target. So that's great, that's fantastic, but power isn't everything, is it? No, it isn't. So here we go. So there's the box. Mine is 177. Well, that's what I've asked for. So let's go ahead and open it. Here we go. Whoa, look at that. That's quite nice. It's nicely padded. Yeah, nicely padded. I've got an instruction manual, which we'll look at in a minute because I want to look at the gun. And let's go ahead and take the important bit out. Okay. Whoop. Right, there we go. Ooh. Okay. That looks very, very nice. It looks, on initial first glance, really well put together, actually. It's heavy, mind. Boy, yeah, there is some weight to that. But I guess probably what that is a solid piece of Turkish walnut on there. Look at that. That is quite nice. It could do with a little bit of polish, a little bit of something on there just to brighten it up. But actually, it looks like a really nice piece of wood. It is good. And I've got nice colouring. And actually, I'm looking at it and I'm going, do you know what? That really looks like a nicely finished rifle. Now, the thing is, what you got to remember is I paid just under £500 for this. And I paid that because I went for the walnut stock and the marine finish or the silver finish on all the metalwork. You can get them a lot cheaper than that. You can get like a synthetic plastic one. You can get just a standard one, which isn't all coloured. So you're actually, from what I understand, getting a lot of gun for, you know, not too much money. And things like this are great because obviously I get to shoot the more expensive stuff, and yes, I really enjoy that, and I have a passion for air guns, and that's why I shoot the more expensive stuff. And anyway, we won't get into that, but I love the idea of the fact that you don't have to break the bank to go and get something nice. And like I say, I don't know how this shoots yet or anything like that, but if it shoots as good as it looks for the money that I've spent, then, you know, I'm going to be very happy. I don't expect it to outperform, let's say, like an FX or something like that. I don't expect that at all. So on the side here, we've got side lever loading. Okay, so there is a little bit of stiffness to that. I'm just going to dry fire it into my metal tub at the bottom here. Oh, okay. Right, so now we know it's empty. We can do that again on camera. So side lever is, there is some pull to it without a doubt, but it is nice and smooth. I can say that straight away. The trigger, from just doing that just there, and I know the trigger is adjustable. Here it goes. It's quite a stiff trigger at the moment. Stiff. There's virtually, ooh, it's got some bark. There's virtually no stage to it. It's just sort of like a firm pull and it goes off, which is fine, but apparently it's adjustable in there, so I shall have a look at that later on and see what I can do with that. But no, that's a nice, it's a firm action, I would say, but I'd rather have a firm action than a loose, woolly action, if that makes any sense. And there's definitely, you know, some meaningful purpose to that. So there we go. So we've got the side lever. On the side there, you've got a resettable safety. There's a little power wheel there. And looking on that side, you've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 5 stages on that power wheel. Cheek piece on the top, which has got a screw there, so I assume it can be moved. So you've got the side lever going down to the barrel end. You've got, I think, yes, you've got your pressure gauge on the front there, and obviously your filling port is on the bottom there, where you can see it. I think this is a it says 280 cc cylinder in there. You've got a barrel which I think is made by Kral. I'm pretty sure it is, but don't hold me to that because I haven't done research completely on it. But it's definitely made in Turkey because it says on the side there that it's made in Turkey. And on the front, that bit on the front there, which is like the brake, does look quite similar to what you get on the front of an Air Arms S200. But I know the one on the Air Arms S200 nowadays is plastic, and that one is definitely metal. So you've got a 1/2 inch, I think that's 1/2 inch, UNF thread on the front there, so you can put a moderator on the front. And like I say, judging by how much that just barked when I pulled the trigger, if you're a hunter or pest controller, you're going to want to put a silencer on the front there. Picatinny rail on the top, and then you've got a rubberized fixed shoulder pad just there as well. So I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, do you know what? That don't look half bad. It really doesn't. It's very nicely finished. On the bottom, some sort of adapter there, I'm guessing for something in the box. But let's go ahead and just put that down a minute and just see what else is in the box. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. I do know a little bit about this one. So what we've got here is a mount for the bottom, which you screw on. So there's a Picatinny, whatever you want to call it, weaver rail, 22mm with a screw that you can put on the bottom. And I guess that what you can then actually do is you've got this brass thread here. You can just go ahead and sort of screw that on like that, okay, which I'll do that in a minute. But that's quite good actually, because that means that you haven't got to do any drilling into that nice wooden stock there. Then what else have we got? Well, we've got a little bag of bits. Let's go ahead and just tip those out just there. Oh, filling probe for putting your air in. And then that's a single shot tray. Look at that, single shot tray. I like that. So let's just go ahead and just see how that pops in. Like that. Yes, it's grooved. Look, for the single shot tray. Is that the right way around? I don't know that I've put that in the right way around. Yeah, must have done, unless it goes in. Yep, so no, it has to go in that way around. Let's just put that on safe, shall we? So in it goes, like that. That's a bit of a push. There we go, and a click. And okay, and it's got like a little plastic pressure on the back that helps it stay in. And then you've got, okay, so that stiffens things up ever so slightly, but I'm guessing, but that's actually really cool. So I've got a single shot tray for my Kral included. Very nice. So let's take that back out, put that back on safe. There we go, in and out, nice and simple. Question, does the gun decock? Yes, it does. So that's very nice. The gun decocks as well. Right, put it down, Giles. Carry on. What else have we got in the box? So we've got some Allen keys, single shot adapter, and then we've got some O-rings. Look, if you can see those. Some O-rings included. So there's obviously, you can do running repairs. Now there was a Mark 1 Kral puncher breaker thingy. This is the Mark 2, and they say that this has got improved accuracy. So Kral obviously learnt a lot from the Mark 1. And apparently the Mark 2 is a lot better. But anyway, there's some running repair bits there as well. Now, the magazines, which everyone wants to look at. Let's dig these out gently. And the good thing is you get one. Oop. There we go. And you get two, so you get two mags in there. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, okay, so it's, yeah, it's exactly the same as what I'm used to with the FX one, I think. Probably, is it one in the, or is it? Okay, need to investigate that myself. I'm not too sure whether it's one in the top straight away, because you could put one in the top and then let it rotate. If I looked at the manual, it'll probably tell me, wouldn't it? So there we go. Let's have a look and see what the manual says. So it's a nice manual, nice and firm and sturdy manual. And it tells me, do you know what? I'm just going to get some, bit confused. I'm actually just going to get some pellets and try it. Okay, so it's 177. So let's go from where we started from, which is there. And it's nice, it's got a little number counter on there as well, look, so you can see what shot you're on. And it goes up to 14. So it's a 14 shot mag. So around we go. And then do I drop that one in the top or the bottom? Well, let's find out. In the top. Ah, okay, in the top. And then, okay. So it's kind of like what I'm used to with the FX. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Okay, so it's going to be that way. Now, if I've got that completely wrong, I'll let you know in the review that I put out on the channel, the main channel, a little bit later. But let's just go ahead and drop some pellets in. If that is the way you load the magazine, the pellets drop in there really, really well. And there doesn't seem to be any sort of any like O-rings pushing against it to help deform the pellets or anything like that. Seems to be loading really nice and easily. It's making me scratch my head. But what we do now is we pretend that this is the probe. So this is my logic. So if I go push, yeah, and then it springs round. So that's really clever. So push, next pellet, push. Okay, so that is how you load the magazine. That's really quite smooth and sweet. Now, just to be absolutely sure, while I carry on with the demonstration, I'm not going to put any pellets in the gun single-handed, but I'm going to put the magazine with the pellets, even though I've dropped some around, over there, so there's no confusion. That's the empty mag. So nice 14-shot magazine. Seems to work really well. How does it go in? Put that on safe. Ta-da! So I'm guessing... dropped it. This is me learning here, everyone. Okay, so I'm lining up the plastic ridge on the outside. Oh, okay. Very different. So I'm learning here, everyone. So the mag goes in round side first, look. So you're lining up this plastic ridge here. So round side first. In it goes, look, like that, very nice. And then, okay, so it's then got an empty space on the mag itself, so the bolt won't go forward when the mag's finished, which again is quite good because you know when you're on your last shot. Let's decock that. So that's about it really. You've got loads of things in the instruction manual. It's possibly not worded in the most helpful way. Without doubt, but the pictures do sort of kind of make sense. Oh, that's interesting as well. Look, they also give you ballistic diagrams for pellets, which is good, something that you can learn on. And you've also got a complete breakdown of all the bits in the rifle and how it works. That is the Kral Marine Puncher Breaker. What a name. And it looks really, really good. I've got 2 magazines, single shot tray, weaver rail included. I've got probe, spares, tools, and I've got a lovely piece of Turkish walnut, which I shall be buffing up with a little bit of oil or something like that in a minute. Nice coloured cylinder and barrel. All seems to be nice and firm in there. And that's it. I'm going to put a scope on it. I'm going to then shoot it, and I will put out a main review in the next, I don't know, couple of weeks or something like that on the main channel, which again, there's a link up there too on the card. So that's it. That's the Kral Arms rifle. I've got one. Stop telling me to get one. And I'm looking forward to shooting that. There we go. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.